Hi everybody, welcome to our vegan video series. Today we're going to make an Indian eggplant curry. What you're going to want for this recipe is a large eggplant. You're going to cut off the top like I have here and also cut it in half like I've already done lengthwise. And you're going to spray a baking sheet with cooking spray and put both of the halves in here. We're going to roast it for 20 minutes at 450 degrees. Roasting the eggplant takes out a lot of the bitterness that people usually complain about when they are eating eggplant and don't like it. So this will get it nice and soft and able to peel it away from the skin so that you can chop it up later. So while your eggplant's in the oven, you're going to want to get started on chopping your other ingredients. A medium onion and a tomato and a half, so I have two set up right here. Just want to get thin slices. You don't necessarily want to dice them. This is kind of what you're looking for. This right here, maybe a little bit smaller than that. Now you can dice a tomato in half, like I said, so I'm going to cut this one in half, set that aside. And then these tomatoes you're going to want to dice, unlike onions, which were sliced, so thin strips, and then you're going to go back the other way. So now you're going to take the eggplant out of the oven. I actually left it in for more like 30 minutes because it was a little bit larger. And you're going to see that it'll be browned and kind of shriveling away from the edges, which is good. And now you're going to see I usually make a cut right at the edge of the crust. You can be able to peel that away. And it should be really soft, so you shouldn't have too much trouble doing it. Come right off. There we go. Kind of just tear it away. And like I said, you probably want to let these cool for 5 minutes so you don't burn your hand off, but we're hungry over here. Once these are both peeled, you're going to want to chop them up just like the tomatoes, so should be fairly easy to cut into at this point. I'm going to dice it into probably, I guess, similar to cubes. It should slice right through for you. The other half. You're going to want to turn the stove on to medium heat. Then you're going to add a tablespoon or two of oil. Start with one right now. Put in your onions and the cumin. Stir it up with a spatula, and you're going to cook it until the onions become translucent. And at that point, you're going to want to go on to step 2, which is half a teaspoon of ground ginger. 1 tablespoon of curry powder, and your tomatoes from earlier. And stir that up. Let it cook for about 1 minute. So after a minute, you're going to add in your soy yogurt. Stir that around. Lose some onions. That's fine. And then you're going to add the chopped eggplant. Once you stir that up, you're going to want to put a lid on it and put it on high heat and leave it for 10 minutes. After about 10 minutes, you're going to take the cover off, reduce the heat just a little bit, and add in just a dash of salt, a little sprinkle. Stir that around, and you're going to let it simmer uncovered for another 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes, you're going to turn it off. I usually just do a spoon at this point, give it one last stir. We usually serve this with a pita or rice and a salad, so just put it on there. It's good to go. This serves about 4, so it's perfect for a dinner party for your unsuspecting vegan guest.